Hey, guys. Oh, Miss Debbie Long. Hello, sunshine. What's up? And Sherlock. Two of my favorite ladies. What are you up to? Cheryl, it's your day off. Are you crafting? Crafting. Hey, Tori. You getting your stolen purse thing under control, you poor girl? Carla Farrington. I can't stop playing with postcards, you guys. It's true. Carla, I'm glad you went back and watched the live stream with Cheryl the other night. We had fun. Oh, good, Tori. So you've got the hard part over. Now you just have to wait. Linda loves her book. Sweet. Debbie, you haven't decided? Oh, it's much earlier there. I always forget. You know, that time zone thing for me. Hey, Luz. Sorry, guys. I'm chugging water. Not enough water on the planet today. Can you believe I actually took yesterday completely off? It was fun. Mark and I went out junking, and then we went for this lovely dinner, and we came home and watched TV. It was very fun. Cheryl, right? Yeah, I can't remember the last time that I took like the entire day off. And yes, I believe you're right. It was probably way past time. Thanks, Debbie. We found a few things. The places we went to were a little spendy. You guys know I don't like that because then you don't get good deals either. We bought a few things, though. More postcards. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Are you trying to get rid of me? I just thought I'd come on and play and show you some more ideas. And I made a fun little project bundle-y thing. Hey, Laura. We've got a shadow here. Let me see if I can move. Oh, wow. That's because the light is directly in my face. The side that I don't see out of, and I didn't realize the light had tipped over. Yes, technological wizard right here. Are you crafty today, Laura? We still want to know what you're having for dinner tonight because we live vicariously through you. Nikki, hey girl. Boobies. What's happening across the pond, Nikki? Are you still having nice weather? I love the photos of your flowers. Wait, I'm just grabbing some paper, you guys. Some parchment paper. Oh, that's right. That today was your date with Angie, Carla. Fun. Oh, I'm so glad, Carla. Laura. Laura's speaking another language. I know you wouldn't, Debbie. I was just teasing you. It was really nice. And today, like, my brain is going ping, ping, ping. I have all these ideas of stuff I want to do. So I think that my brain appreciated it. Oh, hailstones. That's exciting. Oh, you went to Starbucks on Sunday and you had a different outing today. How fun. Hey, Christy, welcome. Nikki's done some coffee dyeing. Have you dyed everything in your house? I saw your food coloring and your shaving cream. They were beautiful. Christy's not at work. What the heck, Christy? I'm going to play with postcards for a little bit and show you a fun little bundle I put together because I love postcards and they're now coming out of my ears. And then I go live again at 6 to tell you about the road show. I'm so excited. No, Debbie, flowers. I just know it's going to be summer someday. Even spring. I'll take spring. I know, right? This is another one of the pages out of the Disney book, Carla, that I used for my glue book that just was a little, violent for me. So I've been pulling out occasional pages here and there that's not Old Yeller or what have you and using them. But then otherwise I use this as like a test book or a glue book, to put down and use my glue stick or what have you. And it's quite handy to have on your desk, frankly. So if you have a junky-ish book, it's nice to have that there to use as scrap paper and stuff. I think, anyway. I was disappointed in that. That was the only Disney book I wasn't crazy about because it was, I don't know. There were a lot of images that were not my favorite. I am, Nikki. I come back at 6 p.m. my time. Lord only knows when that is your time, to give all the details of the roadshow. They could, Carla, but you know what? I'm not feeling a man junk journal. You know how I am. If I try to do it and I'm not feeling it, it just ends badly. Is it 11, Nikki? It's my normal 6 p.m. time. So I figured we could craft for an hour or so, and I'll show you this nifty stuff. And then I'll grab some dinner and get myself together. And I'll come back at 6 with the big reveal. Dun, dun, dun. So I've been playing constantly with postcards and napkins because I realized I don't have very much ephemera just hanging out. I've been making it sort of on the fly as I need it, and that bums me out. So I did a couple things for my own journal. Oh, you had the silly clock change. Yep, we did too. I'm still not positive I'm, adjusted to that. So I was going to show you a couple things that I did in my own journal or ideas I had. One of the ideas I had for postcards, again, that's kind of cool. It's the Crawford Notch in the White Mountains in New Hampshire. It's okay, but not my favorite. But I love the back. It's got a little bit of water damage on it, which I do not mind. But I just like the look of the graphics and everything on the back. So, because I've also been blessed with a metric ton of paper napkins, I thought I would see if we could, let's try to iron a napkin onto the postcard. Because that sounds fun. I don't know if it works. This one I have not tried. And I'm sure you guys all know this trick with the Scotch tape to pull the plies off your napkins. Hey, Kiki, what's up, girl? How's everything in your world? You've been quiet lately. I was just saying that I took yesterday off completely. It was crazy. Mark and I went to a really nice brew house down on the water, brew pub rather, and had a fabulous dinner. It was sunny and bright, too cold for outside, but we got to sit by the window and enjoy the cove scene, which was really nice. Lobster boats coming in and out. It's much more of a working waterfront this time of year than it is in the summer. All right, so this is a beautiful napkin from our sweet friend Susan, and I was going to see what it would look like ironed onto that postcard, because I think the postcard's still going to show through a little bit, just to give it sort of an extra dimension, a little more texture. Oh, Carla, you know what? I'm so lucky. We're about, less than a mile from the ocean. Kiki, are you taking a hiatus from everything? Social media, your job, everything? Don't do it. We'll miss you too much. But we do want your health better. Hey, Johnny. I saw what you were out junking for. From everything, Kiki, that's just it? Sorry, guys, I'm having more water out. Just dry. It's going to be funny tonight when I've had all this water all day and we're trying to do something and I have to have a potty break every 5 minutes. Well, all right, Kiki, as long as you poke your head in and let us know that you're okay. I know that you've been having troubles with your health, and I don't care for that. So probably just as well. All right, you guys, so I have my cheapo plastic wrap, and we have established that cheapo is the way to go. And I'm just going to try to cut it a little bit. That's right, Nikki. Sort of eyeball it size-wise for our postcard. Can you even see that? Well, it's cling wrap, probably not that much. I know, right, Debbie? I think that would make me feel highly uncomfortable. And probably you guys too. All right, so I'm just eyeballing it. I've seen some people do this where they cut the cling wrap and the napkin to precisely the same size as whatever they're ironing it onto, and I can't do that. It makes me insane. I'd rather waste a little bit. Shame on me. Oh, Nikki. Still not feeling up to snuff. Hi, Pink Rose. We're messing around with postcards because I would love them. Debbie. Yeah, right? And mute the microphone. I'm just going to use a little glue stick to anchor this down. And slap that cling wrap down. Try to get it as unwrinkly as possible. Make sure it's covering the whole postcard. And if it doesn't cover the whole postcard, it's really no big deal. Oh, PJs, yay. Isn't this a beautiful one? Kiki, this is going to be in the kit that I have. Whispering Cauldron, welcome. We're playing again. That's what we do best. All right, so then I'm going to kind of move the napkin around. Can you guys see that I can, yeah, you can see, I can see through it. And I really want some of these purples and the pink. So I'm going to guesstimate about this much. Hi, Carol. I don't remember seeing you. Welcome to the crazy train. Although I'm feeling less crazy than usual today. We'll see how long that lasts. Good for you, Deb. Debbie snuggled up in her recliner, in her PJs. Carla, what is Builder's lunch? All right, so yep, that's just about what I wanted. And you guys can see that, I think. So I'm going to pull out my crazy crickety guy. And get out my parchment. Because, you know, I'll scream really loud if I get plastic wrap on stuff. And ain't nobody got time for me screaming. Oh, Carol. Yay. Thanks, Rose. It is a beautiful napkin, isn't it? That came from lovely Susan. Our lovely Susan sent me that. And I do think, again, I'm going to use a little bit of glue stick to just tack the napkin down. Because it's awfully lightweight. And sometimes even just putting the parchment down on it blows it out of place. Ooh. Tea with authority, huh, Carla? Okay. So there we go. What do you guys think? Right about there? That way we get the pinks and the purples. Because I'm just going for a little color coordination there. Okay. Got it smoothed down. Got our protective sheet. Susan is Hottie Popo. She does not have a shop. She is just our hanging out buddy. Rose. Okay, so here I go. I've got my crazy Cricut iron. And we're just going to melt it. I haven't done this in a little bit. Did I forget a step? You guys better warn me if I messed up. So the plastic wrap is melting, and forming an adhesive with the for the napkin to stick to the postcard, and that way you don't get all the lumps and bumps and mess of doing it with matte medium or whatever. Nikki, it is my Posh iron. It's for the Cricut, for doing, I shouldn't tell you that, you little Cricut junkie, for doing iron-ons. Oh, Rose, you know Susan? Yeah, Susan's the best. She had to go back to work. Yuck. All right, so looky there, looky there. Oh, no, no, not on the pad. Not on the ironing pad. Oh, my, Carla. Eek. Barbara Kelly, are you on your new phone? Is it charged and working, my love? Nikki, you saw me? I'm busted. My new Cricut pens. They're so much better than the original ones. All of my original ones, of course, were rather elderly, but they dried out super fast, and these are very juicy. I wish I'd gotten a thicker point, but there you have it. It has all those gorgeous colors. So I'm just trimming off now. Trimming off the excess, and really I'm okay with this amount of waste. Quite possibly, maybe we'll try it. You might be able to iron that to get it to stick again. But I am okay with the waste if that's what it turns into, rather than trying to cut it before I adhere it, because it's just too flimsy. It's not worth it to me to fight with the flimsiness. Still transferring your stuff? Cool. Oh, are you, Nikki? I don't know. Once in a while, I still use my big shot. All right, so we've given it a haircut. Looking good. Oh, look how pretty with the border sticking out. And you can just see a little bit of the postcard. So it's just like another layer behind it. Julie! Hi, Cookie Wookie. What are you up to? Are you watching from work, you naughty, naughty girl? Hey, Abril. Thanks, Rose. Yeah, it works well, doesn't it? Why don't we see if we can get this this little scrap? Why don't we see if it'll adhere to something? Because it still has that much saran wrap on it. So I'm going to tear it. Oh, good for you, Carla. Did you get screaming good deals? Yeah, Carol, the plastic wrap melts and acts as an adhesive. There's another video on the channel somewhere, and if I remember, actually, well, you know me, guys, I'll write it down. I'll link it down below, because we spent an evening ironing napkins onto everything. It was really fun. I come and go on the whatever, all of my stuff, the ironing video down below in the description when this goes up. So if you want to go check it out, Carol. Yeah, it works awesome. Oh, where did I go? Hello. My Hangouts is still working. Oh, hi. What's up? Now I'm all pixely and weird. Huh, I don't care for that. I'm going to try to refresh you guys. Carla, that's an awesome deal. All right, I'm going to try to refresh. Rose, am I back? Hey, Sandra. What are you up to? Oh, that looks much better. I know, touching the buttons. Cool. I have no idea what happened there. It just got cranky. And I have my note to link the ironing video, Carol. So let's just take this book page and see if we can stick this little tiny piece. Can you guys see that there's still some plastic wrap? Yeah, you can see that. So we can see if it'll stick on. This is just one of the pieces I trimmed off. Actually, you know what? Let's take this bigger piece. Why am I being so cheap with it? Aw, you got a great deal and shared with Angie. You're a sweetie. Did you really, Barbara? You just went crazy and hucked it? See, I like how that looks there. So if it works, awesome. And if it doesn't, we'll trim it off and call it a fail. Sherlock, she had a score on Facebook Market. No, hoarder. No, Barbara, remind me. I know that your inn opens up in the summertime, so you move into a different building on your property? All right. I do have to say that ironing a rose, funny about stinking, I was going to say, it is slightly smelly when you use plastic wrap. It's not horrible. The dungeon. Oh, look at that. You guys, you can use the scraps. It stuck just fine. And so we have the start of a beautiful little collage with the scraps. Sweet. So now I feel even less badly about a little waste when I'm cutting it out. The downstairs living quarters. That sounds better than the dungeon. Elizabeth, my love. I felt like crafting, and I put together a fun little bundle, Elizabeth, with postcards because I can't stop, and paper napkins and all this stuff. And I was going to show you guys how I've been using them and see if I could interest you in a bundle of goodies. I do go on again tonight at 6, Elle, with the details of the roadshow. Aaron Klossner. Hello, lovey. And there's Joey. Hi, guys. Rose, try refreshing, honey. I think I'm back, so I think it might be on your end. Just hit the old refresh. I was just thinking about you this morning, Elizabeth. So we ironed this paper napkin onto the kind of boring postcard using saran wrap. Actually, not saran wrap. We used dollar store crap because it seems to work better. And then we took one of the scraps that had some of the saran wrap, cling wrap, geez. And it turns out you can iron it again and use up your scraps. And it starts a pretty little collage. So yay. I love making science projects with you guys. So then you have this beautiful pocket that you can have, you can just use it as a pocket on your page, or you can make it a little flappy guy, but you have all this gorgeous space to journal on, which makes me happy. So I think that's pretty cool. Again, with that, right? I just love how it looks, and you can continue to collage. You can put, another whatever on here. You can paint on it, but it just makes the front of that postcard a whole lot more interesting for the postcards that you're kind of bored of. And then you have a fabulous journaling space. Did I just say that? I'm reading the chat at the same time. So that is one thing that I'm quite pleased with. And then again, you have this whole pile of bits that you can build a little collage with, and it would coordinate. You would have coordination. And then you don't waste any. Thanks, Elle. I missed something. Debbie, you have happiness? Yay. I want everyone to have happiness. That makes me happy. All right, so I think that's all we're going to iron on. So I'm going to get this out of the way. This iron gets screaming hot, so I'm just going to shift it down a little bit so I don't brush up against it. And let it cool down. All right, so there's number 1. And then I was thinking about making this a pocket or what have you here, but I changed my mind. So this can go anywhere, get clipped in, as I said, a flip. I do too, Joey, right? A kiki moment with, with the cling wrap. Aaron, what have you learned? Secret squirrel! I send you happiness. Barbara bought a real, not junk journal. I don't know what that means. Oh, a real journal. How exciting. Debbie got a package from Erin's sale. Oh, for hiking and road trips. Fun, Barbara. Malia, welcome. Way to go, Barb. Well, it's time you started, Ms. Kelly. Journaling is awesome. Hey, Kazia, what are you doing? We're making stuff. I got to put it in gear here, though, guys, because I still have to get ready for tonight, too. All right, so here's another idea, and I think we will use this page. So I'm going to put this aside. Oh, nice, Nikki. Selena's shop shares are amazing. That's right, Barb. We're going to get you into December dailies. Hey, Joe. Welcome. Okay, so what I have here are bigger postcards. It doesn't have to be a bigger postcard by any stretch of the imagination. It's what I grabbed. You can stick ephemera and store it in page protectors? That sounds hard, Erin. I don't get it. Where did you see that so we can go look? Oh, Elizabeth, I'm sorry. I just took a fit. I will next time, I promise. And here's a warning. I'm going back on at 6. Joey, Elizabeth's taking a little hiatus, which makes me sad, but I can totally understand. All right, so this is what I came home to last night. Both of my children were here again. And again, dyeing Victoria's hair. I know, Elizabeth. Yep, I'm making you suffer twice. Maybe you can sneak out of it. Oh, that's really glary. Sorry, I was reading the chat again, you guys. And now I'm going to have some more water. So I'm happy to report they did clean up after themselves, and Victoria's hair has not snapped off yet. So that's good. But I did do this in my daily journal last night, and I love how it came out. I used a postcard, which, I mean, this is a fine postcard. It's just fine. Boring. I'm bored of that. So I didn't, but look at the back. Look how cool that is. Love the back. No suffering with my boo. That's right, Elizabeth. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. That's right. So I didn't want to not have that because I just love how the graphics look. So what I did was I took my picture, and you can certainly print your picture at 4 by, what is it, 5 by 3, the smaller postcards. But I just printed this one at 4 by 6. I don't know why I grabbed this glue. I want my stinky. Yeah, Elizabeth, Victoria has been on the hunt for the perfect pink. And she's lucky she's young and has frisky hair because, man, she's dyed it a lot. Yeah, I stared at them. I gave them the evil eye until they cleaned up because there was pink hair dye and the trash can was overflowing. And it's like, really? Really? I don't think so. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this picture down. I'm just lining it up with the postcard. Oh, and I'm going to want to scoot it up so I don't chop Olivia's head off. Yeah, Kazia, that's the problem is Victoria's hair is dark, so they did have to bleach it, but she's bleached it a few times. That's fun. Gorgeous pink hair. It doesn't seem to last long. Hopefully this was the one. The one. Starving Emma. Oh, I know Starving Emma. She's a cutie. I'm going to have to go look at that because I don't understand the concept. Oh, Nikki. Yeah. I used to have a perm back in the day. My hair is stick straight. I'm not going to use my scissors since Elizabeth is here. Just saying. All right. So I'm going to trim down the postcard. And trim down. Let's see, turn it over and see where we are. Trim off a little of the picture. Oh my gosh, Malia. Oh, thanks, Elle. All right, so we have this cute photo of the kiddos, and I don't have to deal with the slick back of the photo to do journaling. I mean, I could have glued on some coffee dyed paper or an index card or whatever. But again, I love these graphics on the back of the postcards, and it makes it nice and sturdy. So then what did I do? I'm trying to remember what I did, you guys, because I did something fancy. It involved a Project Life card. How did I do it? I'm pretending like this is the page that was in my journal, because I just used the base page that was in there. I know, Erin, I'm on a tear. Right, Elizabeth. Well, get the gentle giant to learn how to dye hair. How did I do this, you guys? It was a fancy thing. I had a fancy thing going on. Oh, it was that. Okay, I got it. Where were you, Sandra? I missed something. He's got a mohawk now? I just going back and reading the chat, you guys. All right, so what's going to happen is we're going to have our photo, and our photo is going to flip, and then we're going to have our Project Life card, but I want it to go the other way, I think, because we're going to turn the Project Life card into a little tuck. This way? Yes, that's what I want to do. Mohawks. All right, so what's going to happen is, oh, I don't want to cover up the rabbit, though. So should it be a double fold? Dun, dun, dun. Maybe it should. He is finding himself, and he's finding himself decorated, huh, Al? Yeah, we did that, Carla. We did do that part, thank heavens. All right, well, I'm going to make this a flip first. Julie, are you kidding? Well, I can hook you up, girl, because they're going to be in the little bundle. I like it. I like it a lot. So I think I want to round the corners of our little photo. Do you guys want to know what's in today's bundle? Rose, I'm sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Where's my rounder? That's right. Any old way you want. I saw his tattoo. Oh, that was amazing. I've lost my... Oh, there it is. I didn't lose it at all. I do care, Rose. I just don't understand why it is. Did you try going out all the way, like closing down and coming back in? Oh, okay, Sandra. Cool. So I'm going to do a 1/4 inch round on our photo. And then we're going to whip out the washi tape, because you know, guys, I'm on a tear about that too. Use that stuff. So I'll finish this one, and then I'll show you what's in the little special for today. Just grabbing some washi tape. And I think I want to go with purple. Seems reasonable. Thanks, Sherlock. Oh, Elizabeth, good. Hey, that's not purple. First, I'm going to learn what purple is, and then, you know, I'll go back to it. That's the one I wanted to grab. There we go. All right. So here we go, finding the end of the washi, my favorite game. There we go. There it is. I threw out a bunch of washi that had just like melted to itself. It was horrible, and I got so tired of trying to pull it apart. So we'll just get the little edge going here. I am glad you were here too, Elizabeth. You're at the horrible 4-lettered word. Hey, Rose, did that work? Oh, I got it. I know what we're going to do. End of day. The end of the day. So I'm just going to kind of center those. Oh, am I even in camera? Sorry, guys. Just hanging out with my friends in the living room. I forget that it actually involves a camera. Oh, I bet it does, Elizabeth. In sunny so flow, that would happen, wouldn't it? Yeah, Elizabeth, it's good to have you here. I totally understand needing a break. You've had quite a beginning to your year, but we do miss you. And it's only been a week. So I hope it's not going to last too long, unless you need it to. All right, so I'm just washing these guys together to make a flap. And I did leave a little space in between crookedly, because you know how I am. But it gives it a little more space for flipping. It flips a little more easily. So I'm going to go ahead and reinforce it on the other side. And I'm just putting on some glue stick because you guys know I'm suspicious of the washi. Rose, you have a black screen too? Still? Is anyone else having trouble with the video? That's right. Carla says we're just a message away, Al, and it's true. Because I'm almost wondering if you need to reboot your whole computer, Rose. I had horrible problems the other night and audio problems when I was moderating for Johnny. And the only way I could fix it was to actually reboot my whole computer. And there was no rhyme nor reason to it. It was just mad. All right, so we'll go ahead and give this a good crease and a good smashing down. Where's our smasher downer? And you could also use another postcard on this side, incidentally. You picked up the secret book and it's a cutter. Which secret book, Carla? What did I miss? Oh, Rose, it's your internet. Yeah, yep. I understand. So we can go ahead and put this here because we can still see Burr Rabbit, and I wanted to be able to do that. Hey, Teresa, welcome. Why did it take you a while? Rose is having some problems too. Oh, Kazi, am I cutting into your time? Is that why you were asking if anyone was going live? All right, Julie, I'll wait till you get back to show the little bundle. I'm so sorry. I thought you were just bored and wanted someone to go on live like Secret Squirrel. She always tells me when I need to go on live because she's bored. So I'm just inking up the edges so this stands out a little bit better. Oh, speaking of Secret Squirrel, there she is. Go ahead and do the postcard while we're here. What time are you going to go live, Kazia? Because I think I'm going to go on live and play with some more stuff. I'm on a tear, you guys. Rose, sometimes it is YouTube, and it's hard to tell, but I would guess because nobody else is having that, it might be on your end. I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting something, Carla. The one from the 90s. I am just forgetting. Bye, honey. Have fun at guard. Just whatever you're doing in general, Nikki. Bring us with you. All right, so what I want to do... Oh, so cute already. Just love it. Because of the time travel, I know. Oh, Elizabeth's going to get some soda. Well, tell me what time it is your time, Kazia, and then maybe someone in the chat can decipher it for us. I wish Susan were here because she knows things. Oh, good. You called your internet company? Good, Rose. Oh, that's where it came in with AT&T was making you crazy. I got it. I'm a little slow. All right, so what I want to do is make this side into a tuck. Better put the lid on my glue, huh? I left a whole glue stick, brand new one, uncapped the other night. Oh, Carol, you're so industrious. Okay, so it's 9:10 p.m. and it's 4:10 here. Wait, I got to think for a second, Kazia. I don't want to glue in the wrong place, which I have been known to do. So that means that you're 5 hours later than us. Oh, thanks, Kazia. Oh, Barb, don't be that way. If you need Nom, just let us know. Or perhaps I could help. I helped for a while getting Sherlock set up the other day, but then I had to call in the big guns. Oh, Julie's back. Secret Squirrel's back. That's good, Barb. Jump in, both feet. Sandra. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. I am going to try to go live every day this week. Oh my God, I said it out loud. Rose, where are you, honey? Okay, so look how a doorbell. Loving it, loving it. And then what we can do. Oh, look, guys. Shut the front door. Okay, when Elle gets back, I'll show you what's in this fun little bundle. I know. Secret Squirrel, me too. I know. I said it out loud, Elizabeth. We'll see if it happens. I'm going to do my best. How about that? Oh, Rose, you're in California. Yep, you guys are on the same coast over there, you and Debbie. All right, so look how cute. That could be a tuck in our tuck spot. So you could put another photo on here, do journaling, and then tuck it right in there. And then you have this whole place to journal and this whole place to journal. Is it awesome or what? I think this needs a little tag, though, a tab. I know, I'm so pleased with it. And so I was just pretending this was the base page in my journal, but you could certainly glue this whole thing down in your journal. Do it out of the book and glue it down. Thanks, Sherlock. Thank you, Secret Squirrel. I know, right, Elizabeth? Every time I go on YouTube, I find so many things to get inspired by. So what I would do if I was going to plonk this into my journal, don't look, Elle, close your eyes. I would probably trim that really crookedly. I did that on purpose. Shut it, Elle. Move my glue book. Quite possibly ink all around the page of the edges. Me too, Nikki, quite frequently. I know, hush. Oh my God, that's really bad even for me. Don't look. Thanks, Carla. And so just by defining the edge a little bit, if you plunk it down in your journal and glue the whole thing down, it'll just, stand out from the back page. I know. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I'll use my cutter from now on. Joe, Secret Squirrel is a me, Furman. And I went skipping around calling her Amy for so long, and she didn't correct me, that even though now I know that it's me, my eyeballs see Amy when I'm talking and working, and it comes out Amy. So I decided she's Secret Squirrel instead. Thank you, Nikki. Elizabeth's being very judgmental. Okay, wait, I'm reading chat again. All right. Erin, are you cool, honey? No paranoia. Oh, no. Elizabeth, don't be sad. I'll use the cutter from now on. But you know what I think I would do, you guys, if I were gluing this into my book? Depending on which size, if this were my journal, you could trim the page down to whatever you wanted. And I think I would probably just go around 3 sides and make it a pocket, if that makes sense. Oh, no, Carla. Well, I'm going to pull out the kit right now. Oh, Elizabeth. All right, so let me show you what you're going to get in these little bundles. You're going to get, because that's how I roll, 25 postcards that you know, some of them will be quite vintage. Some of them will not be. And that's why they're going to be less expensive than the real vintage ones. That's right, Elizabeth. Yeah, I don't get that either. Sandra, time makes me tired and confused. Oh, no, Rose, not April Fools. And then you're going to get some assortment of napkins. I'm sorry, 20 postcards. And some assortment of napkins, but you're going to get 10 paper napkins. Not necessarily exactly what I'm showing you because I don't have 10 of everything. So you'll just get some cool assortment of 10 paper napkins. And then you're going to get 2 pieces of acetate because I've been playing with that too. I'm getting serious about using up the stuff I have, guys. I'm getting serious about this. Oop, this was in a package. I thought I opened this package. What the heck? I don't know. I've made a big mess around myself like I always do. That's right. Ooh, Rose, the wrong test. That's a pain. Okay, so I have acetate. Sorry for the crinkly. I have both acetate and vellum. And this is like vintage 90s, old new stock. So I know it's hard to see vellum on, or acetate on camera. Oh, Carla, yeah. Hey, Debbie. So I think, oh, you can see it better there. Isn't that fun? I found this in that scrapbook closeout bundle that I got. So each little bundle will have, well, it's not a little bundle, it's a big bundle. We'll have 2 pieces of different kinds of acetate or an acetate and this gorgeous vellum. Can you see how thick this is? It's just beautiful. So you'll get 2 pieces of something, some combo to play with. And then what else do you get? Oh, you're going to get a little stitched bit like this. Again, they will not all be identical because it's an actual stitched bit. Oh, you didn't have any test? I'm sorry, Rose. That's a pain. And then you're going to get, oh, I forgot to pull these out. Let me pull these out. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What am I doing, you guys? There we go. These are those fun paper clips I bought the other day. Thanks, Sandra. I've bought so many. People have sent them to me so kindly. I have napkins up to my nose. But I love them. I still love them. Well, Kazia, we'll find out. How about that? Thanks, Debbie. So these are those cute little paper clips I bought the other day with that fun shape. So each bundle is going to come, oops, with 3 of these because I love the colors. So it'll be various colors. And it'll have a little pack of dangly bits like beads and stuff with it. Yes, the bubble butt paper clips. Because I do love them, but, you know, it was kind of a lot. Yes, Kazia, I have not forgotten our project either. Good for you, Rose. So that's the bundle, you guys. And again, it's going to be 20 postcards, 10 napkins, a sheet of acetate or 2 sheets of acetate. Yeah, I think so too, Erin. It's because we've got summer on the brain. 3 of these adorable little paper clips and a little bead bundle to make dangles. Secret Squirrel, these came from Staples. They're just beautiful. Isn't that cute? Poppin'. And this was the last package, so I don't know if they're on clearance. The price didn't seem like clearance, but you never know with Staples. So I've got 10 of these available, guys, and I'm going to do them for $12 here, and they will not be $12 in the shop. So if you're interested, I guess I'll go ahead and be official. Thanks, Debbie. Hold on, Sherlock. I'm going to put in a Whoosy Funny. Hold on, hold on. I'm typing it in. What should we call this, guys? A postcard napkin bundle. Isn't that original? No, of course it'll be 12 plus shipping, but I think it'll go first class. That's right, Nikki. Here we go. I don't have a piece of paper. Hold on, I'm getting paper. Look, it's an index card. And I'm reaching, pardon. All right, so I've got Julie. A bubble butt bundle. It should have been that. Gosh, Erin, it was just a little too late. And I've got Cheryl. And Rose, I see a yes. Does that mean you'd like one? All right, Kazi, I'm going to put it down and we'll see what we can do for shipping. I will not hold you to that if shipping is $80,000. Anybody else? Oh, Teresa, hey. I gotcha. Now, Cheryl, you have already purchased a bundle of postcards. Do you want this in addition? Oh, okay, Rose. I was just double checking. Because the yes was in capitals, so I wasn't sure what the yes was for. Oh, thanks, Carla. Carla is our Google master. All right. So I've got Julie, Cheryl, maybe Kazia, and Teresa. You can let me know, Cheryl. That's fine. But let's see. I've got like 15 more minutes so I can show you what else I was playing with. It was the thrill of it all, Cheryl. So, where did I put that one I was playing with? So we've got this little dude that we made. Put that up there. And then I just made a total mess. Another craft-a-lant. I've got to get myself together. Oh, here we go. And then I thought that it would be fun just to make a pocket. Are you sure you don't, Sherlock? I have more than 40 and I love them. I love them. All right. So you guys, Carla went and checked for us. You can get the paper clips on Staples' website if they don't have it at your local Staples. Oh, thanks, Sandra. I thought it was a good deal, too. A lot to share. But then what I thought would be fun is just to take another one that's beautiful. And yeah, nothing very exciting unless you're a huge fan of fly fishing. And then just put a little stitched bit on it. Or maybe a little fabric collage. And easy peasy. Oh, Kazia, go sort out the zoo. Just as easy as that, you have a tuck spot or a pocket or something that is gorgeous and is easy and fast. Carla, 4 different. Oh, is it the paper clips? 4 different colors, Navarious. Oh, wasn't Cheryl's journal from the live the other day stunning? And I couldn't believe what a good deal that Margie got on it. Everyone should run to Cheryl's Etsy shop and see if she has any journals left because they're beautiful. So then look at that. Easy peasy. You have a little pocket. Let's use the other side. Just glue it down as a pocket. Glue it in the corner as a tuck spot. Again, you could use another napkin-covered postcard as a tag. I just think it's so fun. Let's make a tag for that postcard. It's just dying for one. All righty. So, I'm sorry, that's totally out of camera. I just got this beautiful linen. And I think that I got this from Miss Erin Klossner, if I'm not mistaken. And my scissors so need sharpening. Gotcha, Carla. The bubble butt paper clips. Thanks, Deb. All right, so then I think I will put this on as a little tab. Hey, Janet, welcome. Looking for my stapler. Janet, we're playing with napkins and postcards because I'm on a tear. That's right. Carla is our bubble butt expert. All right. So look at that. That goes down, took 1 second, and then you can either make it into a pocket or a tuck and use your other. See, Cheryl, you are going to need 40 postcards. And that's it. And we could put, because, you know, I live for snarky comments. We could take out our snarky Tim Holtz small talk and put in something snark. I'm not arguing. I'm explaining why I was right. Thanks, Elle. Thanks, Nikki. Excellent, Janet. Then you need to go back and check this out because I've been playing with ways to use them because I happen to have a sizable stash of both too. I know, Elizabeth, right? Me too. Well, this is kind of sweet. Maybe we shouldn't put a snarky. Nope, but we have to. I'm that way. I'm going to put on a penny for your thoughts. Seems a little pricey because it makes me laugh. So I'm just trimming it up. I know. They're awesome, Sandra. Darla gifted these to me, and that was so sweet of her because we never have them locally. So then I'm going to cut it in the center. I hardly ever use them in a whole strip. And give it a little ink. Carla, do you? I like snarky and pretty. It's just like me. Well, yeah, Elizabeth, it's a fine line, isn't it? There's so many rules. So many rules. And again, I'm going to use a little glue because I don't trust the sticky on anything. And this makes me happy. You could use anything, though. You could use a clipping out of a magazine or text out of a book. And I'm just going to stick it down. Yes, Elizabeth, it's not straight because, you know, I like it that way. And off we go to the races. Oh, no, I forgot to ink it. Why'd you guys let me do that? Oh, Nikki, thanks. Smiling is my favorite. And when I get to share it, that's even better. Yeah, Carla, I think that's the general consensus is perhaps we ought to leave Tim to the snarky comments for public consumption. I know you do, but it makes you sweat, Elizabeth. A skew makes you sweat. Carla, resting, not testing. It's why we all get along. I think that snarky is all of our humor, perhaps. So yeah, this makes me super happy. Perhaps not on this particular page, but it's what I grabbed. Oh no, we have Stickum incident. Me too. That's right, Sandra. You can't just go in straight, right? Well, that's irritating. But look, you guys, I pulled that sticker off and it didn't even move our napkin. I'm telling you, cling wrap. So there we go. Let me get a page that's not so vivid. We'll use the favorite dictionary. Oh, you got the bears, but you haven't gotten the book yet. Darn it. Thanks, Christy. Debbie, I hear you. All right. So look, if this was your journal page or whatever, look how adorable that looks and how fast it was. Oh, good, Janet, just for an emergency. Perfect. And look, oh my gosh, in love with that. Thanks, Joe. And it makes me happy that it's delicate and floral and beautiful And if you stop to look at it, it has the snarky comment. Yeah, mine too, Nikki. Thanks, Al. So that's something else that you can do with postcards. Thanks, Debbie. And then I think I had one more, but we got to hurry, guys. Yeah, Sandra, that's a great idea. Or books, because we all have books laying around that need some trimming. I had one more idea, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Huh. Okay, it's gone now. Yep, totally gone. Did we already do it? I'm just looking around at my pile of stuff. Thanks, Carla. Oh, you know what? We did already do it. We just combined stuff. Debbie. Elizabeth, I just have to go get ready to go live at 6. I'm not quite ready. So those are all the beautiful things we made with the bits that come in the kit. And that was just today's ideas. And I love how this came out. Yep, that makes me happy. Anybody else have ideas for these? Oh, thanks, Nikki. Yeah, I'm really quite happy with it. And with the acetate, that's right. Thank you, Aaron. I know, that's the meanest. Where's my Margie? Trying to find the acetate I was showing you. With the acetate, you can just either stitch it right onto a page to make a pocket, or, oh, thanks, Julie. Or, again, take one of your postcards, like this, and I would probably use, where did I put our postcard pocket? Oh, there we go. Debbie. Susan did go back to work. Isn't that the stinkiest? If you have this one, you know, a postcard that you've ironed your napkin onto, you can take the acetate and stitch it on to make another pocket. You know, you'd obviously cut it there, or you could do it this way. And that way you'd make the front of it a pocket and have all the napkin showing through, and then have a pocket as well. I think I'll show you before we go, for crying out loud. Oh, Debbie, what's my last name? It is hard to spell and hard to say. Here's the secret. Oh, bye, Laura. Thanks for stopping by. Excellent, Janet. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Some of them aren't even ugly ducklings. There's just so many of them, and I can't seem to stop buying them when they're a good idea, or a good deal, rather. Debbie, that's how you spell my last name, and it's pronounced schnocky. It rhymes with hockey. All right, Carla. Does that mean you get to go home? All right, we'll do this one lickety-splitty, because I'm that way. Got to turn the iron back on. Okay, let's see. Let's find an orangey napkin. Ooh, ah. How about this guy? Will that not show up, though? Well, that's not the right color orange at all, is it? Thank you, Secret Squirrel. Comes from the woman whose name is Secret Squirrel. Looking for an orange. Something that will coordinate but still show. Oh, how about this one? That might be fun. Why, yes, thank you. I know, Nikki, right? You're welcome, Debbie. Well, Elizabeth, have another soda. Oh, Carla has to run to the shrink to cabeza. That's right, crochet. Go live, Elizabeth. How about that? All right, we're going to do one more, you guys. The iron is yelling at me that it's hot. I think this one's going to be pretty. I know. I think mental health is important too, and everyone should go to the counselor of some nature at some point. Weird. I put this got three. When you guys like record or go live, do you have a huge mess when you're done? Yeah, I didn't take my previous husband's last name because that would have just been wrong side. That would have just been a crazy hyphenation situation. Do it on the patio, Elle. It's so beautiful out. Just turn your iPad on right where you are and go. Tag you're it. This one doesn't want to separate. Oh, there we go. And again, I know I said this last time, but when you're pulling apart your napkins, make sure that you're getting both plies because that will make a mess. It just won't adhere or it'll peel apart. That's right, you little hookers. Do some crocheting. Aaron will go live. Aaron, go live till 6. You like how I just throw everyone under the bus? There we go. This one is very well fused together. You're going to warp him, Carla? That doesn't sound nice. Don't warp your head shrinker. All right, so I still have this little piece of saran wrap from our last science experiment. Pretty dark out, Nikki? Ooh, Arrowwood. That's a pretty name. It sounds like a superhero, Debbie. All right. So we've got our postcard. And I'm going to grab the glue stick. That's right. He's supposed to be warping you or unwarping you. But I hope not too much because we enjoy your warpedness. So again, you know, lovely postcard, but really just not my style. Carla, that's right. Let's do a live with Carla's shrink. Oh, good. Just enough to make you feel good, Carla, but, you know, we enjoy your wackiness because it makes you fit right in. All right, so that's a little wrinkly-binkly, but it's okay. Again, gonna just give a little bit of glue stick to tack down the mess. There are some corners showing, and I'm just fine with that. His name is Curtis. He sounds fun. And I just want one of these corners right about here. So we get the orange, but also all the other colors. And try to smooth it out as best we can. Elizabeth. Okay, you're killing me. Got our parchment. Make sure I've got our little ironing pad covered. Let's grab the killer iron. Shrinks should do that. Carla, I do too, isn't it? Just another of the beauties that I have. And I'm just keeping the iron moving. I recommend using your crappy old crafting iron. This one's just easier to use on my desk. Elizabeth, you're so naughty. All right. So hopefully that'll do it. Peel off the covering. Oh, I love how that looks. Okay, that one came out super cool, you guys, because of the grid on the postcard. Ooh, that's hot. It is, Nikki. It's a 9x9. And it works beautifully. Okay. So now we can go ahead. Hey, Kay. What's up, girlfriend? What are you up to this fine day? Sorry, Elizabeth. Have to use the scissors. And we'll just go back and peel off the parts that didn't have cling wrap on them. Okay, we're playing with postcards and melting things. It's super fun. All right. Not the best trim job in the world, but it'll do. So look how cool that came out, you guys. And this is the corner where there was no saran. So you could either use glue stick to stick it down, or you can kind of tear it just to get that pretty rough looking little edge. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I didn't really know what the rules were. Oh, thanks, Johnny. So isn't that beautiful? Love how that came out. And that was really not the world's best napkin. And then, oops, got to move all the stuff. Moving the stuff to haul the sewing machine over. Thanks, Rose. You got a truck full of stuff? That is something, Johnny. You were out junking. Oh, Sandra, I'm sorry. We'll always be friendly and say hello here. We love everybody. All right, so I'm just shoving this all into a pile over here, which I'm sure you can see. Oh, I had a better piece of saran wrap. I used the dumb one. Let's see if I can get that in so you guys can kind of see. Oh, boy. Kay's going into the chicken. It does, right, Carla? I know I lost our piece of acetate. Okay, I'll be over for supper. Very smart, taking the hubby so you don't have to carry. So here's the acetate we're going to put on. And I think I'm going to sew first and then trim the acetate. I love how that looks. If I do say so myself. I guess I better change my bobbin thread. Acetate's a little tricky because it's slippery. I think I'm going to try the glue stick just to tack it down and see if that works. I know. I don't get it. Some people are just not very polite. That's why I love our group, our tribe. Thanks, Elle. Oh, thanks, Sandra. I try to, and if I ever don't, it is not a personal slight at all. It does get a little hard when I'm actually doing something and watching chat. So if I ever do miss you, please feel free to yell at me in caps, because I would never do it intentionally. You can stamp on acetate, Julie. You need to use StazOn or something of that ilk, but you absolutely can. You sure can, honey. No, Sandra, because you know you can always come here and be greeted with open arms, but it's still stinky. All right, so I'm just going to use a zigzag. Debbie, I'm still loving my machine. Well, I've had it forever, but I know you're still looking. Giving it a little backup. It is fast here sometimes, right, Carla? I would hate for anyone to feel left out as well. Thanks, Debbie. All right, so I've got a zigzag, and off we go. And I'm going to slow it down. Oh, because I lost my needle. Stop. Stop. What the heck? We had a crisis. We're having a crisis. What can't you make up your mind about, Debbie? We'll help you. Yeah, it's true, Elizabeth, right? So I'm going to try to put my needle back in. I don't know why it fell out. Then my thread's going to be all wonky. So let's pull this out, and we're going to have to rethread. The other thing I like about this machine, Debbie, is that it has an automatic threader that really works. And that makes me happy. I should probably sometime try to figure out how to put that at an angle where I can show you guys. On some machines, they just don't work, but this one does. And I speak of the devil, I'm not looking at the chat, you guys. Rethreading the machine is delicate business. Huh, that's just so weird. I know, Kazia, I get the sewing machine out a lot. It lives right next to me. Huh. Oh, mine does the fancy stitches on paper, Debbie. And I'm not affiliated with Brother. I don't get a, you know, a tip or anything. All right, again with the acetate, I'm taking the stitch speed down because this acetate in particular is very thick and is slippery. So I would recommend kind of not going crazy fast. And again, on the zigzag, if you stop in the left-hand position, that's how you get a clean edge. What did I miss? Oh, thanks, Sandra. I love my sewing machine too, Nikki. And I like that it didn't cost the world. So if I, by mistake, put the wrong thing into it, it's not the end of the world. You guys, the glue stick worked. Just tacking that acetate down with the glue stick worked beautifully. And I cannot see the glue stick now. So that is good news. Should we make it a whole pocket or just a top? Let's make it a whole pocket. What the heck? And I think I'll make it wonky zigzags because I like how that looks. Oh, Debbie, I don't know about that one. I don't know how it varies from mine. Me too, Nikki. You know how I am. And I haven't murdered the printer yet either. Wow, Elizabeth. It's a Singer, isn't it? That's back in the day when Singer still had cool stuff. I think that they're not the way they used to be. All right, so let's move this guy aside. Look how adorable it is, you guys. Ah! Love the pink thread with it. I've had this pink variegated thread in for a while. I should probably change them out. I'm going to use my cutter, my trimmer, and we'll trim off the excess. Put this up. Hopefully you guys can see it. So I'm just lining my trimmer up with the edge of the postcard and trimming off that excess acetate. Thanks, Elle. There is a lot that you can do with old postcards that aren't really turning you on. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm kind of in love with this. That is not a brand that's familiar to me, Nikki. That's what you said, Debbie. I think you said it sold pretty quickly too, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so pleased. If I can get this. Tell me I didn't glue. Oh, nope, I didn't. So look, it's a little pocket. And I'm going to go crazy and try to put a thumb notch in it. I don't know if it'll cut through the acetate. Oh, Elizabeth, the love of your life. And your husband's not bad either? She got a good deal, Debbie. All right, so I'm just going to poke my little circle punch in there and see if we can cut through the acetate. Hey, cool. We can. Again, this is really heavy acetate. Thinner acetate may not work. But then look how cute. Your husband is hot, Elle. Look at that, you guys. I love it. So you have all that gorgeousness with a pocket. And then the back to journal on. Thank you. And then you can use one of the crazy flip-flops, bubble butt paper clips to clip it onto a page and make a little dangle out of the kit and make a dangle for right there and good to go. Thanks, Elizabeth. I'm excited that I have a little ephemera to play with in my journal. So, yeah, how about that for a big old mess, right? Here's that guy that we made. What I'll do, guys, is I'll put a link to the Etsy shop. I didn't, Sandra. It actually comes that way, but you absolutely can stamp on acetate. You just need to use something similar to Stays On. Thanks, Julie. So I'll put it there and get a pretty picture. And I think what I'll say is that if you message me, oh, that's glary. That's glarish. If you message me through Etsy, send me a convo. like in the next 24 hours. I will still honor that $12 price. Once I actually put it into the shop, they're going to go up a little bit. So if you change your mind or you're watching the video later, shoot me a convo. I have, where'd my list go? I have Julie, maybe Kazia, and Teresa now on the $12 bundles. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Aaron, the Project Runway models, which is what I have, super easy. You do have a gorgeous family, including you, my darling Elle. So I think that's it, guys. I'm going to go shove some food down my neck, and I will be back at 6 o'clock with all the deets of the roadshow. I'm so excited. Oh, Nikki. All right, you guys. It was so much fun. Thank you for playing with me, and I hope I will see you in a little bit over an hour. Thanks, Rose. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Hugs and kisses.